man mo ke de ba ni o ni anu ide ta gwa mo ble amwa wo ble bo wa won to mai do mai ne janu adu awu ba ni o ni anu ide ta gwa so e mo ble amu wo ble bo so la gwa mai do mai te no adu do mai wo do mai wo yo wo
Hello. It's been a while since I've been out here doing my thing that I love doing. But tonight we're going to get right back on it and see what we can do here. Let me see. Welcome to Mami Gay, Moni and Paul. I see David Yano, Niver. You're welcome here tonight. Those who I can see and those who I cannot see. I see Daniel Soto also joining me. I see Alicia Mango. Alicia, I call you, but we kept missing each other here. But we're going to talk tomorrow to see how we're going to conclude that. I was very busy, Alicia, and I was shipping some goods to Liberia. So I had to. I call you. You call me. We kept missing each other, but we're going to conclude this thing and see how we can do what we can do to actually help the girl out So, ladies and gentlemen, let me close. Okay, now I can see. Okay, let me do this again. What's my favorite in-law? Okay, that's my okay. Yeah, that's Money Airport over there. My older brother's wife in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They're in the cold. We are in the cold here also, but it's not like there. So, excuse me for that. They all right, music, let dance, do it. Okay, I'll send it to you. I was trying to see if I can send that music to you down there, brother Nelson, all the way from Illinois. Illinois is over there. I don't know how your snow over there, but these few days, I think we had our own on Tuesday. It was just 2 inches to 3 inches, and it shut all the schools down. That's Louisville. I mean, I'm from Minneapolis. It's 10 inches, 11 inches. The children going to school, everybody going to work. But 2 inches here, 3 inches, it shut everything down, and jobs were like, "Hey, we can't come here." I said, "What? These people kidding me? They're joking over here on the other side of town." I leave Madam Singh for a long time, Madam Tari, Tari, all the way from Missouri over there, man, Madison from Delaware, man, and Philadelphia over there on the other side of town. So he had 3 inches. They shut schools down. The kids stay home. The jobs were cutting left and right. I can't make it to work. I said, 3 inches? 10 inches in Minneapolis, the children going to school. 12 inches to go into school. But here, and they did well with the snowing and flying the roads and things like that. But that's when we were indoors a couple days. It was Tuesday and Wednesdays. Tuesday and Wednesday this week. I don't know what to say. Some will come on Saturday, but these guys will predict things, and it could be true, true or not. But tonight we saw some videos. We saw some video from Grand Juda County today, where the kids of the late President Samuel Kyan Doe, they went into Grand Juda County. They went to Tucson. They was there. The students they had a program, and then we saw another disturbing other video again. I don't want to play it here. And we saw another disturbing video. And very much Marcia is my co-host, Mr. Louis Smith. If you want Marcia to come here, you call her name. She probably won't pop out here. I will send her the link, and she's gonna come for you. Jacqueline Jackson, Jackie, Louis. These are my rainbow boys and girls from all the way. I forgot it right now. Abidjan, Aquero Village, the Rainbow Confident. These are my good people, Louise Smith, Jacqueline Jackson, and all that. So tonight we will be here for 30 minutes. We're not going to stay too much time here tonight. We're just going to pop in, pop out. And there was a little video that was disturbing. These guys, Samuel Kyan Doe's other children, not from Nancy Doe. The other guy is not even using Samuel Doe's name. He's a grown-up guy, probably my age group, but he's not using Doe's name, and is using, I think, his mom's name. And he went at the Doe's palace, and then the place was locked. Louis, I told you she was coming. She was coming, and the bus they locked. The security guy was, why would the bus they lock? And there was argument all over the place. Why you bust the lock? You were not there when the people did whatever they did to your father's place. He went there instead of waiting for the people to bust the lock. It was on tape. It's disturbing though. But though other children like Silu Doe, and what's his name? If somebody know that guy name, you're giving me the guy's name. He's using his mom's name. And he's a grown up. And I asked when I saw the live, they said Samuel Doe's son, you got his father's name. I mean, so I said, well, why is he not using his father's name? They said, I had a call from one of the family members. The guy, he was afraid and used his father's name. I said, man, get out of here with that kind of flimsy excuse. Afraid to use his father's name. So let's say 1990, he was afraid. 1991, 1995, up to 2000, he was afraid. He's a grown-up now. His mom brought him to the United States. He got his mom name. He changed it. But these were some of the guys who were not wanted to be seen with Go off and come back here. If they if they keep doing that, I'm gonna use my phone. If it continue one more time, I'm gonna use my phone. This computer, laptop, the computer here, I think I need to throw this thing away and get a new one or something. Yeah, if it does that again, I'm going to completely use my phone. So it's okay. She said, "Basa, what's going on? We're not understanding." Okay, sorry, I think you guys understanding me now. The system, the computer, not the system, the computer, the particular laptop, this computer phone, the laptop computer here. You got it. So Samuel can't do with children. And everybody gonna be laughing at the people from Grand Juliet again. They're fighting over property, they're fighting over money. I know the game sign now. This game here is that Samuel, the senator, Joe Penno, they are cursing. Is bringing this, and they don't understand it. These are grown-ups, they're small children. They are grown-ups. They're supposed to know. One
Oh, Tomai, here we, you're can't hear my sword, die, yours, woman, one. Then, Barney, I know Taiwan will be a more overblevo. Wow, Tomai, and a general, do I go? Barney, I know Taiwan was a mobile, so that were my. To my head, no, I do. You are rather walk away. To my wood, to my wood, to my wood, to my wood, you.
So if it, I'd say again, if it, sorry for the sound, but if it continue that way, then we're gonna actually go out and do and use another means. But we gotta discuss this tonight. So my thing here is that the name. People will say, "Oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a this. It's not a that." But I mean, you're talking about a grown up. He's not a kid. That's man. He's almost 40 some years, almost 50 years old. He's not a little boy. He's not a little boy, and he's using another name. And I heard they did DNA. They did DNA. Incredible information from the family member. One of the family members who's an insider. So, a bunch of the insider called me today. They did some DNA. They did some DNA. I know they got Samuel Doe kids DNA, but the guy who is seen around the place, that guy one time had a show. I call him Samuel Kayando. I call him Samuel Kayando what's the place? Amazon Samuel Doe, the guy who popped out during the country meet last year, and Joe Penny was mustering, passing around town with a man all over the place. I think they said he's not willing to do the DNA. He's like kind of afraid to do the DNA. But they say the guy who Silu Do did the DNA, Silu passed the credible information that Silu did it, and she's Samuel Doe's daughter. Now, that guy who refused to use his father's name, that grown-up guy, that almost 50-year-old guy who refused to use his father's name, he did the DNA, and the information we got, the guy who was saying in Zwedru, that was motivating him and gave him the courage after doing the DNA here in the US to make him to go to Liberia and claim that Samuel Kayando, wherever lineage or wherever they call it. He's Samuel Doe's son. Don't get me wrong. He's a Doe's son according to the information that we got, the credible information from the family. It's Doe's son. Silu is Doe's son. There was a Sierra Leonean lady. She murdered Sierra Leonean, but she doing the Nancy Doe burial time. She claims to be Doe's or daughter. Okay. That girl, we're getting information. She's still in Liberia, between Liberia and Sierra Leone. She ain't back yet in the United States to do the DNA. So we don't know yet if she's Doe's, but they say she's afraid to. She's checking to do the DNA. So Silu is the credible information that Silu Doe is Doe's daughter. She did the DNA. She passed. That guy who is passing around, refusing to use his own father's name. I don't know what kind of a crime man is that, but I don't even think that boy considers himself to be a crime man. I'm not trying to be picking up on him, but I'm a crime man. You know what I mean? We went through the Civil War like him. Nobody was witching on them to kill them like the way they would not. They did it to everyone wanted to kill us too. When the MTF came, they want to kill everybody. So, and he was there with his mom, whatever that, but they left, came to the United States, got to the court, change your name. But he still had his grandfather's name on him. He still goes around with his grandfather's name, and he's claiming, he says he's Samuel Doe. Well, according to DNA, he says he's Samuel Doe's son. Since he's Samuel Doe's son, now you want to go over there and claim property, let him go change his name. And change it can be, look, well, when he ball got and said, the guys from Tucson, a little town. The guy will question him. I will pressure that motherfucker to change him. Marcel, you can't come on and show that you're not showing your face, my sister.
That's too ugly.
You, you scary too. You won't change him. The man says, Samuel Doe's son, you won't change.
You know, the whole thing, right? I just came from work, and thank God for our brother Smith, who just invited me on this show.
Louis?
Mm-hmm.
I think Louis got a crush on you.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
You'll be talking about him like that.
I know Louis is a very good guy. I know.
No, I'm not talking about him being a good bad guy. I'm just saying, why he said I invite you. You know, he just being cool. I mean, that doesn't mean he have a crush on me. That one of your business. So let's talk about different thing here. So
France, if you did, a lot of guys gonna have a crush on you.
You don't twist the lecture. I'm begging you. Don't twist the lecture, Prince. I'm begging you.
So you saw the video today? You saw the guy in
I
Boston
saw the
again?
video and I really want to come on air, but thank God, I didn't know you were going on air today. And Mr. Smith invited me. I'm very happy to be here tonight because I didn't know that the topic you were on. I want, after this, I will go on my own platform and talk about this. You see, sometimes when we talk in the community, then they feel like, they're not again. They're not again. They're not again.
Market, you're not making progress.
We're not making progress. So we don't care about that. So this is what I want to say, in short. You see, all the propagandas that are going on, that are roaming around when it comes to Samuel Doe, outside children. This was the thought that was coming in my head today when I was just, I saw a post from one of our, sister, and she said something about Samuel Doe children. When I commented and I mentioned the Bukume in our county name, I said, the Bukume is fooling them, and it surprises me that they don't know that this Bukume is fooling them. And they are not kids, like we have been saying, they are not kids. They should know better, Prince. Why would you allow Zoe to fool you? There's certain things I want to talk, but I want to hold back for now because if I certainly talk what I want to talk, I know I'm going to have an enemy, and I know I've been having an enemy, so you're not moving me. So let's just say example. Some of these people were reared by Nessie Doe. She took some of them as her own biological children. She took these people as her own biological children. And the only way they could repay this woman backward, when she died, then they go, at war with her children. But let me tell you something. The evil that man does today, live after them tomorrow. It may not haunt you, but it will haunt your children. It may not haunt you. God doing all these things to gain relevance, but he's very much irrelevant. And me, myself, God, I put my hair on my hand on my chest. I will see about it. Zoe will not be re-elected. Be it spiritually, be it physically, everything. Zoe will never be re-elected. Because let division business, Zoe is the number one key in accounting it. Whatever he depends on, me, as I'm saying it today, you're marking that. I don't say things I know, I don't know, I know I will not do. I don't say it. Zoe is a me problem, in making those children to go and knucklehead with one another. Because he beefing with Nessie Doe biological children. So he makes sure that the stepchildren now, he will use them so they can stop fighting. That's the aim and that's the goal. And these people should have known better. And said, if we are not in good terms with our sibling, and let's remember that they woman took care of us. This woman really took care of us. So you can be ungrateful like that. Some of y'all, excuse me, you're married today. Will your men that get stepchildren, y'all bring them home and take care of them? Will you guys accept that? Somebody who's jealous
can do that. They can't do that. Some
a woman like me that jealous money pigeon. I cannot do that. So the woman took care of some of you guys. Then you're letting Zoe to pull you to against one another. But the relevant Zoe trying to gain. I say agree on one or say that the last term that's all running on. And he passed, he went, he went, and how they call it? He started with Chelsea Green. That he and Chelsea Green will start fighting one another first. The politics I will run, me, I pray for long life, to live long, for good health and sound mind that I'm requesting from God, that 2029, God continue with me with that good health and sound mind, because I will be in Great Judea itself. I will be in Zoe face. I will run campaign for the person I'm carrying. So I yield back for now.
Yeah, okay. So they went today to the first thing he went to Liberia and he said, Kuri, Teddy, Do. All along, even he went on Spawn in July or September. Using a grandpa name, a grandpa name, I ain't using. But all of a sudden now he went to Liberia and saying, Do. That's good. That's what we want.
We don't care.
And they probed the place, that building, that property, you know, these things. His mom is alive, and they fighting and family thing, and people are saying, you seeing Zoe, but those are grown folks. A lot of them in their 30s, the over 30s. Maybe the little one who I think she was born in the last born Nancy Unacha. Little girl, I don't remember her name now. Maybe we'll say but she over 30. That guy who I saw yesterday, somebody said, oh, he's not your age group. That guy is a grown up.
Yes, he's about 40 something.
47, almost 50 years old. He's not a child. His older brother or Samuel is sick. He used to take the lead, called Sidu, called Mami, and he sat down and talked the family thing. Oh, Zoe. Zoe is a cousin. Zoe is a cousin. When they're talking the family thing, Zoe, that woman, that those sisters, son, so obviously he's a yuga, whoever they call him to him. So we can't say that Zoe. That's a grown up, that guy. He came here to the United States. He went to school here. He was a child when he came with him, man. He went to school here. They didn't tell me that man was born 1985. That man was probably born 1982, 83, but these are also our children. Go or come down. That Nancy the war knew. Nobody knew Hawa. Nobody knew other people. They say Sidu and man were dancing culture around the place. Nobody know these people. So they should have, act like men, but money involved now. Remember that Samuel Doe money when Ellen Johnson said he stole? She and Amos Sawyer and ate that money when Nancy Doe went to Equa school and we got refused to give her to her. One case. Now, Boaka, Zoe's plan is to take that family to Boaka, those two people now, Siru Doe, and kind of Kelly or Kibley or whatever they call it, name, Doe, Teddy Doe, to see Boaka. That those children here, and Boaka will elect give some of the money. Yeah, that's the whole plan. Money, nothing else. You see that man going around? I don't know. Zoe would probably tell that guy to take those grave from in that yard, because Zoe don't want to enter in that. Must say, I don't let her have a show. Then people don't show their face, man. The show don't be good like this. Yeah, it's not professional, and it can be good at it too. People have seen this show all over, and people will see it.
Okay, go ahead.
Plan. Take them to Joseph Boyka. Anything that the inner society and the UBF. That the UBF thing where the guy on Benson Street, the Boyka, Zoe joined it before Boyka. That's what people don't understand. That's what Zoe speak, Boyka listen. Because in that thing is like a court. In the culture, if you join and have your ring, the man can be older than you.
He still
will respect you. Because you got ring. That ring we're talking about now.
That ring.
In that war. Those who went there can be small, but at the time they are big. I saw it from Morovia when I went 2012. My picking, I'm not calling his name, but he's in a UBF. So we hung out that night. We went to this club, and there was a guy in the place. He's a government official, big guy, came with bodyguards. But in the UBF, my picking entered it before him. He had his ring. So when he went, the guy was sitting down, the other guy was sitting down, and my picking wants to subdue the man in the ring and teenager, and he threw his son, And the man started to respect the Pekin. And then the Pekin told him, so I said, but when and that my Pekin, what I now? I don't even know what they're doing. So they're gonna sign the trade. So the Pekin said, well, I think I may some me, probably. So I when I beat man, we got security guard come some for the man, so make it. So I looking in at the spiritual thing with the UBS.
Yes.
So it's a higher of God. So when you tell Boyka to do anything, Boyka gonna do it. Boyka gonna do it, and Boyka will do it. And you get out you the money. Because Boyka Joe got a lawsuit against Mami Doe, Veronica, that he defamation of character and all that kind of stuff. He wanted to have her arrested, but she left before the thing went from the court. So when Mami entered that country, that suit will come up. So we fear for entering Liberia, that when she comes to Liberia, she'll be arrested. Then Doe and use that thing with Veronica, we still Doe would live with a woman all the time. Doe ya go walk culture and saw her man dancing and something happened in the bone, and she lit and then she told her and carry in the house. She not even thinking about these things. She got a Ghana man over there. Can the Ghana man, she can go to Ghana and take the man child and bring the child in the house and raise the child. That what Nancy did. She's not even so the maturity this school they went to, it's not in their brain no more. Money is in their brain. That guy who you saw in his bedroom passing around, calling himself Doe. If no money were in the picture, that brother will not be in that.
You will not even identify.
That you will not even identify with the crown folks.
No, you will not identify.
Be a environment. All along, you been an environment. Or what kind of bumming man, or what kind of man you been? So now, money is in the picture. The brother is at the forefront of the money now. He's claiming this into schools in Granji. They're passing around, going from school to school. You know what I'm saying? These are facts. That these are things that people don't want to hear, and we are here to make them to hear. Whether you don't want to hear, you will hear. If you don't want to hear, don't listen to us. Because we say there's one left to live. Nobody going to be afraid here to can't speak the truth. That so will take those guys that the groundwork they're doing, and he enter Granji there. He bust the fence. The door fence, where they had the fence. He bust it. This is a grown-up man. We were 19 years old and we started taking care of our old man there, providing food in the Africa coast. This is a grown-up man. Look at this. I will show the father's yard. So, his father, since the time they buried his pa and stepmom in that place, he never sent anyone to go and brush around that place. But now he's in Zwedru. He's passing around with some people who, people that how to scam people to us would be very hard to be scammed. Because we look at you, we listen to what you're going to say. We show it. When we are scammed, then we make you to scam all by ourselves. We will allow you to scam us. Right. What kind of a man is in his 50s, or more in his 50s? You see his grandpa name, a man pa. You know, you say Doe. Then all of a sudden, money now reached Doe, got in contact with them. Then I'm not saying he's still not Doe. I said it today, McAfee. You're not listening. This Zoe Bennett joint, you need to slow down. I said it that the man did a DNA test. He's a Doe. And I said it. I said Sidu Doe did DNA. According to my information, the person that I spoke to, Sidu Doe is a Doe.
Yes,
the girl who did not do the DNA yet. I'm not talking about Nancy Doe children. I'm talking about the Osage children. What I just said, I said the other guy who who is passing around, it looked like Doe. According Amazon Doe. One time I showed him, people were laughing.
Oh, that Tinubu Doe?
Yeah, he don't want to do the DNA test. He's kind of sticking back. He don't want to do the test. The guys are encouraging him to do the test. He don't want to do the test. The girl who were in the video when they were in Granjira in July, I mean, who speaks like Freetown lady. Yeah. She's still in Morel. She's sticking. She don't want to do the test. But they're encouraging her to do the test. But I said the guy who used a grandpa name. I'm not saying he's not Doe. He did the test, he's a Doe.
Yes, he looks like that.
He's a Doe. But he's using his grandfather's name.
Yes.
He put Doe to his name today, just this week. this week, and when he put Doe to his name, a man kept him away, never identified with his people. Now he's identified because money is in that. What I'm saying,
Involved.
when someone's
That's our
speaking,
point.
people got to listen. I'm not saying he's not a Doe. He said that's where to see for himself. All these years, saying his father died. He going there now to see for himself. When he going to go there to go see for himself? When
nothing is involved.
Other people are not going to carry Doe to that place and put a casket and put Nancy in that place. And money was not going to be involved. Money was not going to be involved. Was he going to be seen for himself? To scam people that are getting high. We read things and we analyze things with our own selves. Nobody preaching hate against the gentleman. But the mere fact that me a double, print double, my pa double name.
Yeah.
I will keep it away for almost 40 years. Almost 35 years. So I'm saying almost 40 years. They say, oh, the man was scared to use Doe. He came to America in the 90s.
That's pretty point that he came to America in the 90s. Nobody would have killed him here in America. But he was ashamed to be identified as a crown man.
With the crown folks.
That's the point.
He's
ashamed to be identified.
He said Teddy Kimbe. Thank you, Gene City. My grandpa name. That's his grandfather's name. I put a bullet hole in that brother who passing around his Zwedru. I can go Bone County right now in Bluffard County. I'll be passing around my name double. Somebody will say that that didn't born me.
Of course. Obviously. Obviously.
Check it. That man, let's say he born 1985. Let's give it to him for 1985. To now, that 40 years, and so that grown up I see in that 40 years, that married 40 some more years. He passing around now in Zwedru, in Grange, to Tucson, to schools. I'm Dosa because Zoe Pennon, I've talked to Joseph Numapuaka to drop the man. And in the church, again, you know what I'm talking about. The UBF, the fraternity brothers, something. That's court. It is a court. You know how many times I encourage people to go join that thing? I said, do it. I go join court so I can die and people go bury me and get my body on it. No. I can't do that thing. When I will eat grumpy and peanuts and kokodoro, let me eat it. That thing, I get nothing inside. But inside that thing, that was Zoda and Fred. So flow with this boy and Fred. It's in the UBF. It's a top bra inside. Something
will disgrace him at UBS. Something
UBS will submit to him. So the poor player now, Zoe is gathering. And when he took Suru one time in April of last year, I think February, March or April, what Suru was crying on the ground, Suru do a fake crash. She said she found a pie and she went bury him some kind of way.
So I can't talk much about Selu that my girl, even though right now she's
there
with me. Yeah, even though she's there with me, say she like my movie.
She go put one I'm a guy on the phone to talk to me. They dupe that guy. Because after the fact, the guy called me in the mentor. I got a number here and told me, hey, you want me to even bring you on the show? The guy was a security guy with Salvador. They called the guy Anderson from Maryland County. Louis Smith know that guy. He's a lawyer AFL guy. Yes. The guy went in the town, the guy that so hooked the guy up with suit. You see what I'm saying? Down the AFL guy and said they're going to be buried or wherever. That guy. I will bring the guy on the show here to give me more information. You know, I will bring the guy here. I will call him. I'll bring him here. And you'll talk about it. My point here is that a grown up as that guy, 19-something born, 1980-some more born, refused. He came to America. He went to high school. He graduated high school. He refused to change his name to his real father's name. afraid or scary or ashamed to be identified with his people, his own people. All of a sudden, he emerged in Grand County. He emerged among his people now that he was afraid. These are young men who would protect him when he entered Liberia. We're talking about these are real young men. Nobody mess around with a son of a young man. Samuel's son. He goes into Zwedru and he's saying, parading the streets of Zwedru. You know, when did he get to click to his mind that these are my people? My mom was fooling me all along. She gave the man his father's name. He was using his grandfather's name all along. Stanton asking on the Stanton, he want to spoke. Stanton said, why are you using this name? He could not give one justifiable reason that would make anyone, even the Stanton, to set it to be okay with his question he asked him. And then all of a sudden he goes and then people might be standing there and holding him around the place. He busts into the place of the property that his people went to and cleaned and it's there. He busts in the place. So the mere fact that that young man bust in that place of mercy, that's property he won't claim. The next plan, go to Joseph Boyka, get whatever money, take Samuel Doe, take Nancy Doe, cast it, that whole burial thing and bust it. And then he and Zoe turn that place into a resort or some kind of a place. That's the ABC of it I'm giving to you. They don't want that no bodies in there. They don't want no cast it in there. They will take it out. Silu will take it out and Teddy or whatever the cause his name is, that Doe son now, who came to claim the Doe name now, the two zone car. The two zone people again, we gotta be careful with them two zone folks. We're not going to miss our words tonight. We're not going to stir up. We will speak the truth. They will go and take those. Listen. You got to pay attention when I'm talking. I'm giving you reality. I'm giving you facts.
You're dropping knowledge. You're dropping knowledge.
They will take those castings out of there with that tone and break those plays and take it out. They can do that. They're terrible people. They're capable of doing it. And turn that place into a place. The mere fact that Nancy or any other woman is buried in that place is tormenting the legs of Zopen. It's tormenting them.
Who are you?
It's bothering him. He can be in a place with dead bodies, with castings. That's his voodoo. This is a place. A grown up, an old man like that man. This is his father's confine that he broke into today. That man older than you, Michael V. He older than Mercer Gallo, who yet. He could not clean his father's place. He busting in his father's place. To enter that yard, where was he going to take him to get the guy who is taking care of that place? These are facts. Whether you liked it or you don't like it, you must hear that. They will take those things out of there and turn it to either a resort or home where people will go to and build. Boyka would drop the money with the influence on Zoe. You know Zoe role with president. That's his style.
Mm-hmm. So you can always say you can be connected.
If you're comfortable rowing with Ellen Johnson Sally, the woman who killed his uncle.
Who killed what people?
Who killed his uncle? He's rolled with the woman. He amuses himself when he's around her.
Criminal. Zoe is a thief. Zoe is a criminal. He's a thief.
And then Wia came. You saw him again flying with Wia, rolling with Wia, Joseph the King. So this is his operation. You know how he does things. So we understand that. So he's going to take those guys. He will take Siludo there. He will take quote unquote Senado or son that emerged now that we never knew all these years to boycott. And he will conclude boycott in the spiritual stuff that they always do in our play with it. UBF and BAI, what kind of brotherhood or whatever fraternity that they got over there. And boycott will drop some money. They will go into Zwedru. They will raid that old area or the Nancy Doe. They will tell Nancy Doe, they will want to take Nancy's cash they will do by and carry the tools on. If there's a resistance from the Nyawas group, they will tell you, say, okay, your sister to Johnson. They will call Ome Ibokong there. They will call these people there, the Johnson groups. Like my man Gaysre there. We on tour there. They are all from the area to come and take their sister. You know, God will clear that area. That dirty area where I just show you jazz now. This place. Listen to the video.
So, folks, whatever you are, whether to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. As per your respected locations, we are here live. The compound of Liberia, late President Samuel Kanyando, where his son, one of his sons, has come to visit his resident here in Soweto, Grand Jida County, and.
After 40 summer years, that boy went back to Grand Jida now to claim property. Mercy, take it.
Praise the Lord.
I don't know what's my sister Mark of V have turned into a serious Zoe worshiper, Zoe glorifier around the place. I don't know.
La Zoe spoke woman in America, she was appointed.
By who?
By Zoe. She's a Zoe spokesperson in America. She was appointed when she came back. Zoe called her here and gave her a position.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Marco V is a Zoe woman, new spokeswoman. They're keeping the campaign. So, you know, whatever you're saying here, we are watching to see what will happen. And sometimes it's good that when these things happen, that we come on air and I think basically I will use the term as a spokeswoman. I mean, as a whistleblower. I will use the term as a whistleblower. We are basically the whistleblower. We don't want to call our we don't want to call our people, attention in America and let them know what is happening. So since Zoe is going tonight, Zoe have lots of people to contend with. And that thing will not happen. As for me, I just came back and
when you say that thing will not happen, what will not happen?
What will not happen is for Mamine to sit down and go do thing, do and give money to Mr. Cooper. That John went Liberia to go see Joe Barry and the rest. It will not happen.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. Silu, let me say, Zoe he's a government official. He already sued his lawyer and already got the papers for Veronica. If she entered the country, she will be arrested. If Mami Do enters Liberia, she will be arrested.
Did she sue him too, Prince? I want to hear that. Did she sue him too?
Sue him for where? She never sued him.
Oh, so you battle Zoe like that? You just drop it like that?
Zoe was supposed to arrest Veronica. You know how Veronica left Zoe? They buried the father the same day. She was only with the people, the EPS or whoever took her trip to Ganta, to Guinea, to England. Anybody who told you that Veronica went into Monrovia, they are lying to you. From Zwedru, Ganta, Guinea, England. Mami were in England on Saturday. Because she already got the information when she was going to enter Monrovia. She was going to be arrested. And on the airport, people are already on the airport robber feed. What the things you're going to use a robber feed dropped? I'm giving you credible information here. I'm giving you credible information here. From Zwedru, Ganta, straight past to Guinea. Conakry Airport to London. I'm telling you.
Wow.
The same day they put the old people in the grave. 3 times Thursday, the body entered. The same EPS or ESPN, no. The police, EPS.
EPS.
And the special security to the president. 3 guys went to the gate. 2 of you gotta leave. Right after the burial, you have to leave. They told her 2 times on Friday, Thursday. She downplayed it. At the grave site, when they were burying, the guys came to her and said, you gotta get in the car and go and gotta get out of here. You can't sleep here. The night can fall on you here in Grand Gile. EPS, thank you, EPS. She went straight with the guys. Now she left Sweden. I'll bring her here one day again and I'll ask her what I'm saying. How she left. She will tell you.
Yes,
so already told again,
we need to invite her friends.
He's spraying her name. So worrying on the gas that he's spraying the gas. He's all got money. He won't use it system. He use a justice system.
Yeah, because it's a lawmaker, so it makes it easy.
You were born in America. You don't know the justice system. Why somebody can say you don't know who am I? And they put you to arrest you.
So Prince, so this is what bad for me is though. Mommy would have just battled Zoe in the mouth and not even take action with law against him too.
So, if you want me to show it to you, I'll show it to you. But she knew that. When they told her, she said, well, this is it now. This is strong now. I got to leave. Why are these same people coming to me to tell me? These people don't even know me. They're coming to me to tell me. So
that's not my point. You cannot battle that man in the mouth and just leave it in the mouth without taking any further action. That's my saying.
What action you expected to get to take? You ain't that guy went to his way. When you saw Zoe, you ran away.
No, me, I'm not wrong. I showed where it needs that to Zoe. Dimitri, I said, Dimitri, let's Zoe and I'm okay. So you're looking at Dimitri, I want to go.
You ran behind. Why you ran behind him to go high?
Me? Oh no, behind to go high. Let me show you Dimension to Zoe and Dimension what I talk.
Dimitri and Zoe grew up in the same house. They were like grew up.
Friend, let me tell you the movement. The movement was very funny and weird.
You go show Dimitri to Zoe.
No, the reason I showed Dimitri to Zoe is not that he doesn't know him. Because this is it. We sat down like this, right? Okay, we're sitting down like this. So Zoe came into my office, friends. So Dimitri back was show to Zoe. Because Zoe came from the other side where the door is. I was sitting there, then Dimitri back was like this to play my hair. And Zoe came from behind him before coming in front of us. So when Zoe came in front of us, I recognized Zoe's face. Then Zoe shared another man here. Zona my hair. Zona speak to me. So I said, "Dimension, let's go ahead." The people when you begin is the rest.
Let me speak to this arrest. I say she have gotten arrested for what now? So let me say this, Alex. You know, Jonathan Gateway. This guy went to Liberia. He wanted to come back. So wanted to arrest him on the airport. The airport say, "Where you arrest him? You can't arrest him. What meant it? He wanted in mind that you can stop the man, can sabotage the man, can arrest the man from coming to America and use the power. We are detaining you or wherever. That time your plane will leave you. Then you'll be hustling for the other flower. You and the airport people. So people who are from Liberia, who were born in Liberia, they're asking the kind of country, they're gonna question, they're gonna baffle me. That in a country, a lawless country like Liberia, where you can be in the street, somebody can knock you.
I will not ask that question, Prince. I will not ask that question. Yes.
Where will be arrested
for? God has power. God has power.
Talking about. Don't want you just back out anytime. This guy will detain you and do other kind of thing with you for later on before they get to know and they release you. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to serve that lady, arrest the lady, carry her, then the lawyer will come, then will leave her, then she'll be in court. They tell us, oh, you can't leave the country. We saw report doing it to people here. You can't leave the country. That case against you. Where you are not from Liberia, you from Guinea? Even Guinea, they'll do it.
Uncle Yala, Guinea man.
Eh? No, whoever he first said, well, he from Liberia. You know what I'm talking. You're not born 1980. You're not born 1990 either. We are born 1990. They know. That people can say, you know who am I? And grab you and pull you. The people can, the police people, the other man, he deputy speaker. He's not deputy speaker now. I think he's from Bon County. He got a truck. His truck was saying trucks. His truck was coming. The police stopped the guy because he never had light. That guy came with under security and flagged the police guy. Right here, they beat that police guy. If you ask the Fatiga brother now, Hassan, because I seen time to they caught Hassan, Hussein or Hassan, they caught the truck. They stopped the truck for some paper thing. They beat that guy, that police guy. They lying in bed. I thought he was a crime guy, but I saw the guy. The place is not far from our place. It's not far from every Snow's place. In the curve, they beat that guy when they going around. They beat the police guy. Because the deputy speaker said, "What the man stop the truck for?" The man said, "But the truck don't have light, sir." The guy came with his security, and they whipped that people. Police. They beat the man. They say arrest a man for what? You gotta be joking, ask that kind of question. Arrest a woman for what? They were supposed to. I said from Zwedru to Ganta, from Ganta to Conakry, Guinea, and then she went on Saturday. That girl in England, in Brussels or wherever. The next day, she went to the place. I spoke to her about 12 midnight my time. I was trying to track her location, calling, she couldn't answer. So, and texting. So when she got to Brussels or wherever, she saw it and she said, "Prince, I'm on a live video." I said, "But you just buried your pie in mine yesterday. How did it happen?" She said, I will let you know. She said, "I'll let you know." So I'm telling you, somebody just buried a man and Saturday they went to the place. Magic. Money was spent.
Let me answer to my cousin Makovi a comment. You Prince that have been talking about Zoe, has he ever asked for your arrest? Why would he ask for Prince arrest? Prince is a
man. The people Zoe can carry arresting to that people from here. Zoe able to arrest me. They when I enter, you don't see me here in Montreal. When I go in Montreal, my man from Kunebo can come and be with me for 2 weeks. I enter in, I now go to Matari Estate. So beginning, I know say Edward Bangao. He saw me and Gion Gria. Just the December passed 1 year ago now. We went in the estate to look for Gion. Uncle, one share guy. So we didn't see him. You're not to the hotel, saying you were to some area cutting your hair. So the children said, "Oh, my, go to the hotel." Gion said, "No, walking to the place." It was on a Wednesday. That was Gion Gria, my man Fred told Emma said, we parked the car to the main house. And they said not far, so the children carried us to the place. They took us there. But when we were walking, going there, that Edward Bagao, he saw me and recognized me. If he's watching now, he will tell you. He was sitting because saw the senator's jeep. And he said, "Oh, they're Prince Double over there." So I said, "Yeah, this is Prince Double." He said, "Oh, man, how you doing?" I said, "Nothing much." And I went, we grabbed the old man to his shop, and we came back to the old man's house. We sat there, we left from there around 9:10. You think the bamboo know to go mess around? And that man do Zoe test me, he DB dies, he said. If I test Zoe, I DB die myself. And traditionally, is my son, a grandma from my area. I say, "You go woman now that we're talking about." So you think Zoe don't know all the medicine you go to, you think you get sense. So beginning to be with me. When you go into the crib, "Oh yeah, we'll probably pray you go back to your house." I beg you.
Me so want to arrest me for a flow. POLO flow.
Arrest me. So you arrest me, I'll miss you on here. You'll be so uncomfortable. The police will be uncomfortable because the whole area there, I'm a police man. Why are you talking so?
All the police men ain't got
so called the case against the woman. I never told Zoe he killed someone. I bring people here, the allegation against Zoe, their views that you might come and show your views that you express. It's not my view.
Yeah.
They are not my views.
And that's true. They're not your view.
So Ellis Peno, he does not have the arresting power. He sent his case to his lawyer that this defamation case, the guy won't spoon. The guy said, "It's okay, man." And so, on spoon, they were all reviewing like you. So, don't talk that clip to his lawyer. They filed the case in the court. When Mami were in Grand Jide County, the case was there. That when Mami entered, but they want to arrest Mami in Grand Jide. But they said no. When Mami entered in Monrovia, she will be served. She will be served. Don't come me to put Isaiah and on the show on the phone here, man. The Isaiah then told that girl from Zwedru. Straight. Isaiah made sure I get into Guinea territory before he went back more. Where he coming to tell me and say this. It's a fact. The poor one arrest him, cuss me. Because he say, cause he say, do. But again, that whole level, so that no children, but tomorrow, day after tomorrow, the Surudo, the Do Ghana, where any Teddy Keber, or wherever any Kibi or Keber, they will be to Joseph Walker office. When we see these videos, these pictures will bring them and show it to you. The whole plan is to make sure that the money is dropped. They say, "Oh, that do money, that the people in that do children, they did here in that do children." The money drop. The beginning go to sweat you. That beginning coming back, when you come back, you go back. They clear no graves. So cannot enter in our fence when the graves are there. That bonus ought to be there with
when
the grave.
When the caskets are there, the king can't enter there, right?
Yeah, those two graves are in Doya.
Why?
Was plan to carry the people. That the main operation, that on a cool like medicine.
Oh, his medicine.
Reason why again? It's like medicine. So they go and grab those graves and take those things to Tucson. When the Niawo people, the Niawo people in some other women, it's scary. I don't know why making Niawo people scary in the world living. They will. My girl, my mean, and Niawo woman, before she can't get fair with me. You will come dollar. they will take those bodies, those graves, those caskets, zone those things out of the place, bust it, level it, those things, and take those things to Tucson. You know, they bury Omageri, Doma in Tucson, you know that? The caskets now, the place is dirty, the casket all broken over there. They don't even clean it, but so make sure that they carry the Oma body there. They carry the Oma casket in Tucson. So they will do the same thing to the two caskets and take them and clear that whole area. You see that place, they will level it and shine it. Pin by a team or again by Ghana, expire pin, okay, they give it to you. They don't care, they will spray on the whole thing. And design that area. Tourists, people will flow. That all of once or more million other than will drive from Omer Joseph Boyka. Look, the guys say, look, there's something Joe got on the old man. That when he's speaking, Boyka is terrified. He's afraid of the guy. And these are traditional thing that people know. That in the courts, you know, the society, there are stages. You know, there are stages. And Zoe's stage is higher than Joseph Boyka's stage. Even though logically and physically and working on science, working on things, Joseph Boyka can bone Zoe. But when they enter in that the society, Zoe no tabra.
They got rings. So no matter what your age, you were bound to the higher ring. No matter what your age.
That Ronald Thomas asked me, you believe in medicine? You don't believe in medicine?
You don't believe in medicine? So somebody can go try you.
But so the UBF now, you're talking about you, Ronald, the UBF, that fraternity. You don't know about it? Why they get him? Where Benson Street on the hill there, the UBF building clean, shining. Those boys are knocking their feet. Look, I worked with Ford Motor here for how many years? The guys working over there, the white boys do those things. The guys will come in the building, they'll pour them, we get it. The guy get knocking their feet. One time I'm a man, 20 minutes knocking their feet, the shoe here for. That sound of boy enjoy it.
They got signs. They throw.
They throw these signs. And Joe would take those guys and they will, you see that begin walking around today, you go to the people school, you say you come and pay they want, you come and do this.
You get money.
That's social operation.
Social lie.
If you got green card, your junk, it will catch you. But people are not to catch you. That the Mawa Joseph Boyka will drop.
Someone who can read beyond anybody.
That Mawa Joseph Boyka will drop. Don't begin and will drop that Ma. Take that Ma over there to you see Cyril Do family. Cyril jumped from England. I mean, she jumped from France. She did her husband. They were children. She jumped Maria Fru. She actually living in America. She jumped in France over there. She France citizen. She French citizen.
Cyril, my girl. I will not tell you that.
Money been there. Anything can roll when it comes to money, my girl. Cyril in there for the man. The way Cyril cried this year.
That's my business. Cyril call us speak from me, oh.
Oh, leave that thing, man. You want me to play Cyril Do? You crying in Morocco?
Between she and Mommy Do. And I told her, I wrote, I said, they fight now between you and Mommy Do, between Mommy and Zoe. My good friend said, who can speak to me again. Me that still used to talk to.
Yeah, I get that. I say the day where the people go do the time where she went, she said she dock or something in April. Then my growth principle is April. April.
Don't do that to you.
But Papa is April. So I can stay talking about Papa when me talking I say April I'll come visit you and start laughing.
April.
Cyril Day or burial we shall not do in Montreal, you know that? You heard that thing? Where she was crying. Cyril on a man. Oh, my papa. There is some more years ago. That girl can eyeing Nigerian movie. Maybe she was 7, she can start in one of the Ghanaian, and she get Ghanaian customer. She can do one of the Ghanaian shows.
When you're not putting in trouble tonight. I told you, you're not putting me in trouble tonight. I don't want to do one of the Ghanaian shows.
So that the operation. Look at Zoe. Zoe now won't be friendly with Nancy and children. Zoe went for last year when we were doing the football Benin. this year, I mean, they were doing the football, and Joe went and brought Amazon Samuel Doe.
But you know there's a fight right now between Amazon Doe and Zo.
Yeah, we got to begin to say the man when you're carrying all around doing all kind of thing and
No,
showing
that's
all
not
what
A. That's not A. The real fight between Amazon Doe and Zo, this is it. The fight between two of them, Zo don't want him to support CDC. And they made a real solution. So Zo convincing him to be on UP side. And you know when CDC was doing that groundbreaking. So the how the ball went and I won't call name too. The how the ball somebody went took the ball to Joey. I didn't see the ball and Joey had a picture. Since that time, the first start
and then my man Gray and so
the first start
let me break the news to Evangeline Todd.
Hi, sis, mommy. How are you, sis, mommy?
Evangeline Todd, that your sister when they buried in Zwedru. District 1 in Samuel Doe's wife, who they buried in that compound. Let me show the compound to you. They want to dig that woman body out of that place. What was that?
Who bad?
Man, where you would do that? You're plenty talking to Paul Mooney. I'm telling you what the Paul do. You think the Paul get that? They put enough view there. They sit on your operation. They're not scary. Scare people you're dealing with their hand, but they're not scared. They're not do anything. They are movers. They are desperate. They are desperados. Yeah, they want to move. They want to move your sister to Tuzo. Because Zo operation is to Zo operation is to Zo's operation is to get in that Samuel Doe compound. And he will use the Samuel Doe Osa children with these free town women there and these vile women and the bombing hill women there. That's the wrong truth I'm telling you. He can't use the Nyabo woman children. Because the Nyabo woman children get small sense. They got necessary children, they can't use necessary children.
Who are bad?
So Joe will use the vile woman children and the cultural dancer daughter. I think those are how to
I plead the fifth on certain people here tonight.
So that the people Joe can use that whole operation with Amazon Samuel Doe, with Cyril Doe, with the other guy who refused to use a father name. That guy refused to use a father's name until he almost 50-year-old now. He entered Grand Jide County. He said he Grand Jide. He can't to his people. That the people so will use. They will dig out, they will exhume those bodies, they will take them out of there. They
cannot touch those bodies without Dion Doe and Mami Doe. They can't touch those bodies.
No children bust the compound and enter it today. Then telling me, you know, you think I'm telling you that, yeah?
Thorough.
They bust the compound. The security men were not there. They went there, they bust the place, they bust the line, entering the place. They had a commotion in front of the place, they had argument in front of the place, the children enter. What are you talking? They put we correct and direct instruction on Zoe. Do it. This is what you do. This is what you do. Violence. But I'm telling you something that can't be telling me. I don't miss my words.
I'm not saying no. And at the same thing, when I'm talking my own, you can say you get proof. Then what you look and say, I see what you get proof.
I'm gonna put a video where the people are asking the security man asking the man why you bust a fence.
Play and
bust a gate. Mommy, that will hear you.
Good evening, Mercy.
Hi, Mommy.
Yeah.
You see, and I always say this thing, you know, being educated and having a title. Some people,
different.
They are good with education. You can know all the theory of book, and then you don't have the common sense. Our people in the village, why they make them town chief? Because the common sense that they have. Silu supposed to be oath, doctor degree holder. The young man, her brother, little brother, supposed to be what they call the state trooper or whatever he is. This man, when you are coming to America, he and his mother, who happened to be the side chick, is Hawa. The two children, when they were coming to the state, they came on Doe name. That's how they had a political asylum to enter into the state because he was a child of Doe. He came with a name and changed those names and took the mother name. His mother was married before. I won't go into that, but no longer with the guy. He kept his mother name, both he and his brother. Silu, being so greedy for power, resentment for Nancy Doe, because she feels the woman is not her mother, and her sick, low self-esteem excuse is, when I had a baby, mama never greeted me to tell me congratulations. So Silu and her little sister, this field, both of them, you Silu like that you married to this Ghanaian, but my brother, you give me chance.
Yeah, I need to send a link to mommy. They'll post you talking face.
I think I'm on cell phone, so it's my phone, so it's hard for me to come through. I try it, but I don't mind coming. I know most people will know my voice, if I'm not mistaken. And then when the commotion started the other day, that young man, I forgot his first name, went on Spoon TV. He and Silu, the same Silu, wear her glasses, like I don't know what, I don't want to call her name here. The soap bedroom is all underneath this. This time around, because he was embarrassed, mommy disgracing the other day. So this time he's like, okay, you know what? I will help you to bring the social media or whatever, but I'm going to stay to the Bible. So if you are listening, we know you stay behind it. Because things they embarrass you, you can't stand it. So you everything with the I'm going back to those two so-called educated people in America. Yes, somebody will ask me, isn't it their father? Don't they have the right to go to their father's grave? Yes, people. But after that incident, the first incident, if you what they call it, your soul or whatever, if you still don't have that animosity towards these Nancy Doe children and she and her children, you would have fought peace by now. Say, you know what? Let's leave this thing or let's go and talk as family. Instead of coming on social media and calling something in the America, somebody called lock to or gate. It's a private property. You, Silu, is supposed to be a doctor holder degree, so-called degree. You know that people can, okay, you know what, it can be your father, but yet you are still outside child. Traditionally, Nancy Doe is married. She's known as the first lady. Whether you like it or not, it's in the history book and it's still, mama. So the children have that right to vote and lack to their father because of what has expired before. So you and your brother being the educated people, you would have used your common sense, but you don't have it. You just know the book. Some of you just go to school to just work, but you don't have common sense, and that's why they are embarrassing you again. This man who denied his father's last name for all these years, now he called himself Chado. He now changed it, I don't know, because you will say, okay, maybe he was a child, he didn't know his mother boy is not his fault. But in the America here, you and I know, Mercy, you and what they call him, Prince. When you reach 18, you're a grown man. Name. If you were proud of your father's name, you would have changed it long time when you reach 18 because you're working now, and I know you're more than 18. You don't have the audacity or nerve to go over there for you to start chaos again and sitting over there, face looking like you know what was glasses or muff in the air, pushing and instigating. And they think they can win. And some of our people, because of the hardship in back home, you get them small data, they're ready to, they don't use their common sense anymore, it fly out of the window. And this is what you see, they hate they get for this lady called Nessie Doe. They hate the woman, they took advantage of her, felt that, oh, she's not educated, so we can just beat her around and say whatever to her. However, it was Doe. The first picture we saw you when you were in the PRC, looking the small market John laptop. None of the women were going to sleep.
No. However, we're not coming to Kando, pour them money, she do their money, we're not coming to Kando.
And then when you sell in the market when she became a first lady, most of the hospital people they hate her against or out of. And this open will always come on here. Because I always say that because when you get some people in your family, there are people who hate you. Because of your success. And this is what we see. They hate that though. Their own family people, they hate that in some of them, which is Zoe and their clan. Because if you don't hate them so much with passion, he envied though because they wanted to be though. Oh yeah, because siblings sometimes they can be jealous of their friend child. Oh yeah, my sibling or children succeed and my own supposed to too. That one here a mother then they against these children. These children were young. If you really care about them, let put Nancy do it. Okay, she's a witchcraft, whatever you call her, she's evil. How about your uncle children that were innocent, that had nothing? You went against them. You didn't care. You held everything from them just so they can survive. And the woman came on here and accused you, Zobeno. Zobeno, okay. You need to kill one thing back. You
can't do that. You can't do that.
Which one she can do?
She can't describe Cyril. She can't do that.
Oh, she put it in English now. I hear you.
I'm sorry to say that. Why y'all keep disturbing the people? When you want to go pray for your father, somebody will be like, okay, they don't have right to go to their father grave. But it's not about right, my people. They just want to prove other people right here, you know what? And say, look behind him because that young man, I don't know him to be that type of person. Because how I raised our children, when I saw them when we had something, how they call him, a fundraiser in New Jersey. Those young men came, dressed, sit down quietly. But Silu is poisoning their brains.
So you tell me now, they never been there before. No. They went to Grand Jida County because Silu did not go the time they went to bury Nancy and the fathers there. She stopped in 2 zones.
Yeah,
they were in some kind of building with Zoe celebrating that they won some kind of war victory. We saw the video.
From this is my father. This is my father.
So they didn't go there. So now my point here now they went to Grand Jida County now. They are going around from school, parading the city. That's good. They went to the place. The guy who is the security guy is not there. Why they couldn't wait for the guy? Why they got to bust the lock?
No, they have to. They so better now because he the bully in the Grand Jida. So he think because he's a senator and say he has power. You go there, you do whatever. Because I know his fingerprints all over it. Because the young man haven't been to Grand Jida in his life. And as sensible, educated people they are, it's not asking permission from their sister, but just doing the right thing for peace. And he said, you know what? Mommy is not that, mommy is not an evil person to be like, okay, my late brother came to me and said, you know what, sister, let's lead a team and sit down together. But Silu so envy of mommy then, like want to be there. You will never, Silu, you are not big mommy. You will not be Jion. Whatever you do, those people are known. You are side children. And you don't come first. I'm sorry to say that. If anything, it's mommy, Jion Doe, and the rest before you. And I'm not saying you're not Doe children, but you Silu, you so ungrateful. When she came from Liberia, started calling someone about their brother, then reporting, said, mommy, You think I will?
Why are you trying to talk that? Why are you trying to talk at a woman?
Yeah, you are ungrateful. What kind of woman she's selling over there? That Ghanaian boy she married. Then you go to Ghana and bring 2 children and say, Selu, fair also, yeah, your children, yeah, she will accept them in the house. And that woman, because our mothers then, when I know ABC, they accept that, lot of nonsense from our fathers. And they have to say, because she in Bible, no Ponga woman will be married to do and he do that nonsense to her. But because they feel, they say, when you are chicken there live in the village, any chicken worker, you can put a big in your food. That's what happening. And I'm sorry to say that to call names.
But you're not wrong though. Anyway, you're not wrong. Most of our men were not respecting our mothers then.
They can go deep, but when they touch our daughter, they will regret.
They want to take it. They want to take, because let me tell you one thing. That particular yard, what Zoho plan was to bury Nancy and Do in 2 zones.
Yeah, because
he want to go in that place to do business. So obviously, in the future, they would dig Nancy Do and Do cast it out of that place, bust that place, and take them to 2 zones. And they will eat when you're the Nyawo people, when you say no, you won't resist it, to say you take your daughter. We're taking our son.
Yes.
And they would take your daughter to Johnson. Is that where she from? Johnson?
Yeah, she's from Johnson.
That's good. That's the only town that I know from that place. So they would tell you, say you're taking your daughter. There's no penalty now because he would take those children to Boyka. He would take Mami Do. He would take Silu Do. He would take, what's that guy name? Tony, the guy who just jumped on the field, the Do awesome. What's his name? Kibli?
I don't know, and Ron really don't care.
Yeah, so they would take the guy. They would take the guy. They would take. Let me see if I can get it name
here. This is where, as maybe they were recently.
Okay, they would take the guy. Zoe would take the guy and Silu Do that guy to President Joseph Boyka and say, look, these are those children. The DNA proving, because according to reliable information, that guy did a DNA test. And he passed. It's those son.
And nobody.
Silu did the DNA test. Silu is those son. And those daughter. Those daughter. The Freetown girl who were in the video. She didn't take the test yet.
Because she not sure.
And even the Amazon Samuel Doe, he didn't take the test yet. He didn't take the test yet.
No, he come to a sense.
And that guy who is that old guy who just want to take a part in now. I don't know, when he come by, you change need to do. He will go to court and probably do it. It'll be easy thing. His sister, I think are they how many of them say?
This is Mommy. The one.
No. The guy now. How many sisters? They are 2 for Do. Yeah, sisters.
No, he don't have. I think it's 2 boys or 3. If I'm about.
Oh, they are talking. They did it. They say, but they say that woman group did a test and they passed that 2 children. That 2 children.
Her sister, 2 of them come from their mom. Their mom used to damn question true.
Okay, so those people, I don't know if little sister did the test, but the guy and his brother did the test. They go, okay. Siru did the test. Okay. The Freetown girl who was speaking, we are going to Freetown. We will not take the ballot to check to 2 John. That woman was speaking Freetown English. That woman was speaking Freetown English. That woman, yeah, that father woman there. We don't. They stay waiting for her to do the DNA. But want to the Amazon want to is scary. And I want to the test.
Want to, you know what? Want to, I think coming to his senses, maybe a mansa and say, you know what? More for this whole business. Because Zoe will just be using you. I think he got it.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying, when I get a message, not get a message, you don't want to take a DNA test and say a message.
Oh no, I don't know why you want to do it, because Zoe portraying him around like he wish Doe was here and this is Doe or whatever. But it still don't work, because he want to like stick it to Gion there and say that, oh yeah, he's just a commotion starter. And I told him, so Pedro, you cross the Cavara River to go to Burkina Faso and pray on your medicine, it won't work. The other day he turned around and started mouthing, I'm not a fan of CDC. Everybody know that. But you, this old man, the time you were running to become senator, you have all we have a picture placard all on your bed, something or truck everywhere. You were wearing those t-shirts just to, we have t-shirt to use and give vote. The whole time you be a representative, you never knew that, or the whole time we are there, you know that he left Nigeria. Now he's a flip-flopper. When what they call her, Ellen, hit it. Ground a uncle walk on, he was calling out my putting Nigeria in trouble, throwing them under the bus. I remember the 18 or 16 Nigeria Ellen had in prison with no charges, just accused them. Kept them, he was behind it. Then he would go on camera and pretend like he's trying to free them. This old man, every time your name comes in, somebody will be here today, but you see Zoe in the Zoe is honor a print double.
Yeah, Zoe is honor it. Exactly. It can't fool anybody who know that Zoe is honor it.
And because he is wise enough, intelligent enough, if you give him 1 or 2 years, we'll say, okay, maybe so that in it. But we still see you, Papa, you will not have from us. And you can go a case up to Open Baka all you want.
The whole operation. When the children enter Moruyo, they were with Zoe. Yeah. You saw them happy passing it around. He encouraged it. He encouraged those guys to go to Liberia to do whatever they want to do. Now we don't dispute in the fight. Nobody not saying here that they don't have the right to go to the place. But this guy here, this guy is not a child. He's a grown up.
He went on Small TV. They embarrassed him there. They said, well, how can you get your party?
Yeah, I can remember Stanton asking him. I can remember Stanton asking him that question. We saw here was Silu Do. We saw Mami Do. We saw the other Do. But he and people, they refuse to use Do name. Now, money is involved. Huge money is involved. Now, then he's about now to use his father's name. That's our point here.
Instigating, and one thing you need to realize, what they call him, and Zoe don't like none of them because Zoe is all for soul.
No, Zoe is getting back at Veronica. He's getting back at Veronica. That's all. Plain blank go come the Nancy Do and Veronica. He's getting back at a dead woman and her daughters and the sons. That's all. Period. Go up and down. That's all. Thank you very much, sister. That's about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, nobody here trying to say, oh, who is Zoe? Those people there. But why? He came to the American, well, in Liberia, we say, well, he was high, he didn't want to use a party, so he used a money, he was passing from town to town. He came to the United States. He probably went to high school here. He still got a knee. 18-year-old in the country, you can go to the court and say that one in here will be paid $250. They change your name right there. You get need 3 people who will say, not even 3, 2 people, two. Who will say, I know the man here. The man here was Joe in our country. And the George Hammer and nine. You don't need to change name.
Medicine, they play on the old man. Just for the mental. And that's it from there. So she was married her wife. What they do to that woman? You put her through hell. She sat down there. Husband died. She take all the children. Somebody wanna know her ABC from right. She told what kind of woman that will accept that? Our man, they have to suck it in because they love their husband. When they were in a barrack. And if it were not that luck that she has, your door coming to become president, is the woman that behind you sometimes the one that they push up. And that what they fail to realize that God been with her because she supported him when he had nothing. But the power got in her head, they start sleeping with all these women. Jabba. He is said to, he even go to say, let me put the thing down for my children for the knee. You put the children that was small. So he think well. Then all of y'all went seize the property, y'all get a woman or children, help them to this thing. And there's someone when she get to me, 2-year-old, the teen grows and then they accusing her that she gave me job, she the one that owned the government. And she gave me money, and she told me like even in there. That's why you see in our community we never united. Hatred in there. So that what some of them see them quiet sitting down, they enjoy it. But will not sit down, some of us. Thank you for your show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mercy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go here, but this fact, we got to bring the story out there and tell you people that they went into Zwedru today. The bus they locked. That is a gate of Samuel Doe's property in District Number 1, Chen District, Zwedru to be precise. They went in there. The guy who came from the United States, the Doe other son who came from the United States, who all along been carrying his mom's name for how many years since he was wherever. Kim War broke in 1990, been carrying that name for that's a 40 some more years now. It's 35 years, exactly. He's about now to go to Grand Juda County with Silu Doe. And I don't know Silu Horse money, but she's married some Ghanaian guy. And they about to go down, take on the property. They're going to Zoe again. To conclude here, Zoe will take those people to President Joseph Boyka. When Zoe speak, the old man listen, thinking that Zoe is the godfather of the county. And Yaya may also understand that Zoe is not the godfather of Grand Juda County. He's not a godfather. He can't be the godfather of Grand Juda County. When you have men like Yaya there, men like Bully then standing up, then you take on like Zoe and making godfather of the county. The man who never shot a bullet in the place, and people who shot bullets in the place. And then you say, you know how the boy may Prince Johnson, godfather of Nima County? You think because he had money, he had riches? He was a rich man? No, he fought and defended those people. That's why they gave him the godfather's name. You got me Thomas Yaya, who left the comfort of his home in the United States. AC, heat going on, winter time. Got pressure cocoa and rest cocoa and all those things. He left in resort and went in the jungle and chased it out of the place to take his people back to his own land, his father's county, his mother's areas. They went there and they liberated the people. And then you got a guy who never shot a gun before, who ran into exile. And you gave him that. You got bullet and living in the place. You got men what that guy name, man? What that Bison guy name, man? Ofori Dia then living in the place. You're not calling Godfather. You gave him so Godfather name. Something gotta be wrong with somebody around here. It's not a so-called. He's the senator of the county. We acknowledge that. We gave it to him. The people elected him. He's not the Godfather. But Boyka didn't think that he's the Godfather. And Boyka, who was a former Nima Lofa Defense Force commander, he knows how to form a rebel group. He was a member of the Lofa Defense Force, founding member of Lofa Defense Force. Understand? Give Yaya Nimland then, job bullet them, and says, Zoe, that Godfather, you made the people to vote for me. The resistance. So, ladies and gentlemen, take this to the bank. Boyka will sit with the children before this month ends. A week or two from now, they will sit with Silu Doe then with a guy. What's that guy name? Kibli. Stanton asked the man, why you not carrying? Stanton look at the man look at Stanton and the man equal. He said, why you not carrying your partner? You give me all of a flimsy excuse. Week 1, 2. When I encourage people to listen to his excuse, he gave it out the spoon. I will look for that clip and play it. You know how to play it in your know me. So that's the reality here. They will give them some money. They will go to Switchfoot. They will bust that place, raid those places out of that white building you see. Let me show you the building. You think I'm joking? Let me show you the building. Let me show you the white building. There. I read on and I played against you. Something to do anyway. Cast it. Bust that place. Clear all that place. Put some grass there to grow. Clean all that area. Design that place. Paint some paint. You know, they got these cheap paints. Now, continue to tell you now. You got to listen to me when I'm talking. Pay attention. Pay keen attention to me. Pay serious attention to me. Bust that place. Take those bodies out. Those caskets out. Take it to prior Guinness door to Johnson. They carry it to Tucson. They're gonna bury it and put the casket back in Tucson. And they, whatever they're gonna do over there, they didn't ritual or whatever the Tucson people didn't do over there, they're gonna do it over there. So I mean, that's what they're gonna do. But that's just what they're gonna do. They design that place, fix that place, then the real charade starts. So will not go in that place because those bodies, those caskets in there, he will not go there. That's is voodoo. Your man, your toplo, uncle Tor, they are kind man, uncle Toplo, they lay him down. And he still want to continue depending on the African sounds that his uncle tried to follow that lay him down in the 1990s. Still doing those things. Instead of him pray to Allah God, to our God for mercy and grace and protection, like we do. All kind of your nine, but try. Well, listen to it. Look at what I said, man, ladies and gentlemen, I said, praise him double here. I continue to tell you people that they want to silence this woman. This woman always think that Nancy do. They pull her on one side, and I don't even want to hear about Nancy do. The Tucson guys, not the whole Bible people. You're gonna put on Bible town, don't think that way. Jenny don't get you it, don't think like that. But you got many JD Snagger can think like that. They got top black Bible boys from Tucson. They can think like that. They marginalized the woman when she was alive. They brought disgrace to the lady. And they continue to do that. Now she's dead and gone. Her kids are still around and they are doing it to her children, to her kids. The Tucson people. You see, our name is sweet in these people's mouth, their mouths. The other people from Liberia, if you go all over the place on Facebook, those children again, crown people, those children again. When they are saying those children again, crown people, we are being mentioned. Our names, our tribes, our people are being mentioned in these people. Some of them doing it in a negative way. Some of them are there. I think Sister Glenda is doing it because she's a woman. And she's passed through these things with her father. When her fathers died, she said it. She gave a story. So when she see these upside children doing these things to Nancy children, she gets up and talk on it. So, but ladies and gentlemen, the viewer there in Facebook land, this is what we are saying here. They are coming to get rid of that whole place, and they will make sure that they clear that place, make that place to be like never before. No. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are not here to sugarcoat anything here, try to state it out, and we say it the way it is. And that's about us. We bring it out, we give it to you, you take it, and you eat it. You observe it, you take it in. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Who is the godfather of Grand Jita County? Who's not a grand? That's what we're talking about. If I'm a grand godfather, we saw Prince Johnson's first step. He was a rebel leader. We can't dispute the facts that he was a rebel leader. He killed people. But his godfather stuff that he had on him in Nima, we saw he put a university there. Now his wife and children fighting over the place. But when he was alive, we saw his footsteps in Nima County. When he supports somebody like Zoe Penham, when he supports somebody, when he supported those guys, Ellen Selid, George Weah, Joseph Boyka, he always say, you have to employ my people. And up to now, we are seeing that on the labor ministry, even that's Darius Dino, not me. He said labor ministry now turn into Babua. Once you get into the place of Babua, it's not me. Labor ministry are turned into Gio ministry. That's why they are saying, it's not me. I'm not how do you call it, this kind of a people. You're not me to use my begin perfect key one word again, how do you call it? But the labor ministry, that's why he did. He talked for his people, gave these people this job. And this before he supported them. We can see on the other side when our man took role with the leaders of our land. Are we saying that? We're not saying it. And we can't speak on it. Why? Why wouldn't we speak on it? Why can't we say something about it? It's not me who said it. I don't say those things. But let me play the tip here, what the guy is saying, what I just said. Prince Johnson was talking for his people of Nima County. He defended his people against the Samet Doe regime, as he said. But listen to
Senator Delon was angry because he is a member on the Senate Committee on Labor. He's a member, but he was not getting his share of the alien work permit. Of course. So he was going against the Cooper crowd and the Gio people. So the Cooper crowd, being a smart man, called his daughter, the Corneda crowd, to talk to the Senate chair on labor, to talk to Delon. How you started having that peace talk in Senator Delon office. If you hear Delon being very uncompromising on the labor sector again, but let me ask you, how you expect this ministry to improve when we have a sector that is hugely compromised by people of one angle, the Gio people. This sector has been tribalized and nepotized. Where you have the Minister of Labor, like Yome, the Deputy Minister for Administration, like Yome, the Assistant Minister for Administration, like Yome, the Assistant Minister for Aid and Registration, like Yome, the Human Resource Manager, like Yome, the Comptroller General, like Yome, the Director of Procurement, like Yome, the Labor Commission in Bon County, like Yome, Labor Commission also in Nima, like you, Labor Commission in Great Bassa, like you, Labor Commission in Upper Margibi, like you, Labor Commission in Monserrado is the brother of Deputy Minister for Administration Mensual, like you, man. Assisting Labor Commission in Margibi County is married to the cousin of the vice president. Then you'll say this sector will ever improve. When a sector has been tribalized, it will be compromised. And you will realize that only the people that belong to that tribe or from that cycle will get improvement. Meaning improvement in their wages, improvement in their position, human capacity development and travel opportunities, only the one will get it. The rest of you Liberians from different sectors or from different tribes in that ministry, your situation will not improve. Take it from me today. And you'll find out that people cases will be compromised. Because if I am from of a different group and I take my case down there, my case might not be looked at because I'm not a cure man. And I can say to you for free, almost 70% of the new staffs that joined the Ministry of Labor when the government took over, their names have not been sent or have not been approved by the CSA. But guess what? They are still being paid $150, $180 years. But the children of Minister Cooper Crowd, they can give them check every month to go for their salary to Central Bank. The children are a relative of Deputy Minister Mensah getting that money on time. But the other people that just joined that ministry when the government took over, they have not been paid money for 7 months, 8 months, it's money for 5 months. Take your camera and go to the Ministry of Labor. How useless that ministry has become. But we will complete the discussion of the budget for the Labor Ministry and review the supplementary.
Okay. That's the guy. It's not me who said those things. And Dillon said it. Dillon said it. Dillon. Abraham Dillon, the guy who claims to be the light, who now want the people to cut their money down to 8,000, 4,000 to 5,000, is another scammer. We know that Dillon is a scammer. He knows that he cannot win election again in Montserrat County, so he's bringing up all these flimsy, crazy talks. We know that about reducing the budget. Dillon, start from yourself first. Tell the people to pay you $5,000. Tell the people say you don't want $45,000 car again. Tell the people you don't want gas slips. They must take the money and carry it to Montserrat High School or some kind of high school and give it to the people. Then we say Dillon is a light. Do the Bobby Wine in Tanzania or somewhere he comes from over there. Act like him. You can't be crooked. You think we're stupid? You a scammer. That's being left up a lot of scam thing your day, scam people. You buy around your stone job. Yeah, you go with the people that cooking to the executive mansion. You there to get to the Senate. If you want us to believe that you're real, you're not a scammer. You're a real basketball who don't do scam thing. Go tell the people to cut your money first. I want 5,000. All I want. I don't want no more new car. 3 years. They get you $45,000. What they can do to another school? Now how much you can feed? How much school fee they can pay without 45 grand? That's what you get. You and your friend and you go steal the money in the net, then you can't in the day you run. You can't. Oh, the people were divide money, but I took some, and by you telling you, then they say, oh, they got you can't give it to who those. I don't think look the person will say at least they make into you a crazy Liberian. Nobody will say that kind of thing. You got to be crazy. Somebody come in your house, they stole from your house, bust in your house, and stole your TVs and take it. They say, oh, I stole it, but then I want to pull it, but then this, that. You do that thing, you crazy to be that kind of person. Dillon is a complete mafia operator. He's a scammer. He knows that he will not be elected. Dillon was probably go to Basso to go run. Maybe the Basso brother can put him by against the Senate. But he know when he goes over there, look, Dillon got his folks and people who made him to get to that place from here in the United States. I'm sure people doing all kind of things. Dillon, my man, Ashford got it. He carrying the thing live. So Dillon, they can't cheat Dillon in the place. So they can't cheat Dillon. Dillon, they don't even know these people's names. But they carry that scammer. I told my man, boo. I said, that man, that scammer. After 1 week, every 2 weeks, my man, Eric, and I carry. I will not take the car. I will take the car. I will not take it. They were there. I said, y'all don't know this scammer. I'm from Cote d'Ivoire. I know scammer when I see scammer. That man is a professional scammer who scam. You're not even professional. He scam you because you were born here, you died there. You don't even travel. So you don't even know when somebody scam, when somebody lying to you. You're all glued to the super. But Darrow didn't know. I know that somebody what people that Darrow you scam. You cut the money. See how they put it. Oh, you cut the money. You cut the money. You cut the money. You cut the money. You cut. Where money they cut? You don't get when you election in Morel. You were here. You don't go to Bassa. I went to pool letting. I'm telling you, you didn't have fun. Good night. Have a wonderful night. 2, enjoy the weekend. Stay out of the cool. Man, you're from Iowa where the cool one to kill your knees. Buy yourself some Long Johns and put your Long John on and put some socks. Go to Target or Walmart, buy those long used socks and put it on your feet.